Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another news brief where everything is live and unscripted. And my oh my, do we have a clean cut case of little bank take big bank? Goodness gracious. Two Long Island nurses was out here jugging and finessing. My oh my, we got to cover this story. I find this story really, really interesting. It's really, really interesting to me. I'm not going to lie. I was a bit tickled by this particular story. I think it's a bit funny. I think it speaks volumes to America as a whole. When there's such a market for this type of come up, oh man, we got to react to this one, y'all. This story right here is something else. It's something else. I see people rolling in the chat. As you enter, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way in. Cosby No Relations in the house. Nick Emerald's in the house. Danielle Hoggs. Casper's in the house. Renee Baines is in here. All praises to the God of Israel. We got to get into it. With no further ado, let's react to the news here. Fair use. Y'all know the rules. Fair use.
Two nurses on Long Island are under arrest, accused of forging vaccination cards for a steep profit, even entering the bogus information into the state database.
CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan reports nearly $1 million was seized.
Ooh, they was out here like, look, we finna get to this cake. We talking about nurses out here. Dear America, your program is not working on everyone. In fact, there's a huge demographic of people who just don't trust the science. They don't trust the specialist. And they want to do whatever they got to do to be able to live and thrive in society and live normal lives and do things such as dine in, eat food in a restaurant and enjoy themselves because they have green to spend. They got money to spend. People really don't trust the science. They don't want to have to render their body and have certain impositions come against them. There's people who don't want to do it. If it wasn't these nurses, we talking about trusted nurse practitioners say, look, we finna get this cake. They was in there like, look, gotta make this paper. I'm down for the caper. We steady trying to grind. They pulled the dead prayers. Let's get to the bag. Goodness. And they found a lot of people that wanted these cars. There is a demographic for it. They went and got it while the getting was good. They swung while the iron was hot. You hear me? And I'm not, listen, man, I'm not out here trying to promote bad behavior. I'm just saying this shows that people ain't playing no games and people don't want to do what this system is telling them to do. Tyranny would never work on most citizens in this here country. It won't work on most of us. Now, you're going to have a bunch of hypochondriac dumbasses who are going to go out here and do whatever because they easy. They easy to break and fold. But this right here is crazy.
Behind Amityville's gazebo and historic Main Street, Wild Child Pediatric Healthcare invites in parents and children for COVID-19 vaccines. But prosecutors say the pediatric nurse practitioner who runs the clinic, Julie DeVono, and her LPN assistant, Marissa Uraro, were not administering vaccines. They were selling hundreds of fake cards. Julie DeVono.
Wow, and this was at the pediatric care as well. They was doing this with parents and with the children. It was like, look, I wanted to be a fly on the wall to see how those conversations went. I see Rollo says somebody told probably they didn't get their cut. Yeah, that's how it go. You know how it go, Rollo. I mean, because think about it right now, life in New York is like, man, let's be real, man. New York is turning into Gotham City out there, man. Like it's getting real out there. It's like Amityville out that joint. Like everybody just trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like they shutting down a lot of things, and it's a lot of civil liberties that have been stripped from the people. So people get desperate. They like, look, We ain't fitting to fall for the plan, but we got to get it while the getting's good. And as you can imagine, a lot of people probably had their hands in it. Yeah, the bunch of telltale. Somebody say NY bunch of telltale. You got, if you can imagine, once you see what kind of money, what kind of loot, I'm talking about, give me the loot, give me the loot. Once you see what kind of loot they was bringing in, you know there was people who had their hands in this from the outside. There was a lot of people involved in this. I really don't believe it was just two nurses, bro. This right here was organized on a high level. But look, this is where they messed up at. This is where they messed up at. This is little bank take big bank. Pfizer and them ain't playing about their money. Because, ladies and gentlemen, all of this that's being rolled out is about money. A lot of people think it's about a common cold, a sickness, whatever. No, it's about money. You know how much money Pfizer is making? Man, you know, anybody who invested in Pfizer these last couple of years, they done blew up. You hear me? So you taking money out their pockets. Man, this is crazy. Let's listen here.
Who, as owner and operator of Wild Child, is accused of then entering the bogus information into the New York State Health Department database.
She's a licensed practitioner that focuses in on young people. Channels.
See, them licensed practitioners, they know something. Them licensed practitioners, I wonder if they're gonna get fed time. More than likely, this gonna be some fed time we talking about here. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. All right, let me stop interrupting it. This is something else.
Bring the bogus information into the New York State Health Department database.
She's a licensed practitioner that focuses in on young people. Channels a lot of school children.
Do you know what the motivation?
Hey, listen, I thought, if I'm not mistaken, I thought that there was a 99% recovery rate for young people. I thought that young people would have immunity even if they catch it. So, I mean, you're talking about how they're targeting the youth with this, what they did. But my thing is, like, why is it pediatric care for these young people when there's a 99% recovery rate, right? Am I missing something here? Last time I checked, the majority of people who have passed away from this sickness is elderly people or people with underlying health problems. So, I mean, what are we doing here? Maybe those nurses was like, man, this is how these conversations went. This is how this conversation went. They went in to bring their children in to get the you know what. And the nurse was like, listen, let me pull you to the side. Look, hey, I know that there's certain things you want to do in society. I know this probably, your children probably need this to get in school. I know you trying to, be able to do what you do. Listen, you slide me about 400-500. And we just gonna sweep all this under the rug. This is what the nurses were saying. America, this is what your nurses is telling people. Also in New York City, several months ago, you had hundreds of nurses that walked out of the hospital. Damn it, I thought majority rules in this country. Man, people resourceful as I don't know what. They was entering the wrong data and everything. Somebody said, watch they get the license taken, house arrest, no fed time. I don't know about that. This might be some fed time. Let me get a good look at these people. I'm going to answer that question for you. Let me get a good look at them first.
Was.
I don't know if there's any motivation. I don't even know if she's guilty of any of these allegations.
Prosecutors say the duo sold each.
If there's any motivation, listen, money is the motive. That's the motive.
If she's guilty of any of these allegations.
Prosecutors say the duo sold each purported dose for $220, $440 per card. Children went
wait, how much?
Bucks. It was revealed in
how much?
Sold each purported dose for $220, $440 per card.
Oh, $440 per card. Good gracious. Damn, they sold a lot of cards. Hold on.
Children went for $85.
And the children got their cards for $80. They was out here working. They was like, gotta get that money, man. That money, man. They say, nah. Gotta get that money, man. Good gracious. Hey, it's a capitalistic society. Somebody said they ate good. They ate damn good. And there was a lot of people. If you can imagine, there was people all around. There was people all around who was purchasing these cards, bro. And you know how word on the street travels. Word on the streets travel. They was hustling. They was moving these vaccine cards like coke. They was moving it like grams, bro. They was moving it like coke in Miami. Do you hear me? They was pushing.
Bucks. It was revealed in the criminal complaint that when investigators searched Julie DeVano's home, they recovered $900,000 in U.S. currency and a ledger documenting profits in excess of $1.5 million over the past 3 months.
Oh, they made $1.5 million in 3 months. I gotta have a drink of water for that, man. They made $1.5 million in 3 months. Dear America, that's a lot of people in the heart of America. The heart of America being New York City. Welcome to New York City. You telling me majority of and this went on for 3 months. You telling me majority of people in New York don't want a damn thing to do with the you know what. They don't want nothing to do with it. The heart of the country, New York City. People don't want nothing to do with it. And New Yorkers, listen, they have a certain character about themselves. When New Yorkers don't want to do something, New Yorkers don't do it. New Yorkers have a certain attitude about themselves, bro. New Yorkers don't play. So if this went on within a span of 3 months, that's a lot of people, bro. 400. Man, somebody do the man. We got to do the math here. We talking about $440 a card. She was in there with 900,000. They recorded to make 1.5 million. They was out here milli rocking. Good gracious. They was out here getting it out the mud. I'm just tickled by this. I am, yo. I really am. I'm tickled by this, bro. I think this should speak volumes to America. I do.
It's money. They want to make money, so they'll do whatever they can to make money.
No, but what about the people who don't want to get the jab? No, don't just get on the people who wanted to make that ink. What about all the people who don't want to get that insertion? That's a lot of people, y'all. Y'all recognizing that's a lot of people. Soulmate says, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. We take your head off. I'll be straight facts. Yeah, that's exactly. AG said it. That's a lot of demand. That's a whole lot of demand right there. That's the part that got me like, wow. I mean, that's crazy.
Feel very vulnerable.
Business owners who operate.
You know what this remind me of? What's that movie? I think it's called Money Heist. And they got Queen Latifah in it. And I think she's playing like some kind of nurse. Y'all know the name of the movie. What's the movie called? Throw it in the chat. What is it called? Money Heist. And it's got Queen Latifah in it. And they was out here trying to get that ink. Man, oh man.
Small shops near the clinic said they suspected something untoward was happening with the amount of foot traffic.
What? Hold up. So the little diner across the street was like, hold on. Check out the mentality here. What was the movie called? It was called Mad Money. Okay, yeah. Somebody Set It Off. No, I think it was called Mad Money. Yo, check this out. The little diner across the street, right? They're watching and they like, yo, there's a lot of people going in to get the you know what. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of traffic. Just peep this, like pay attention to what was said. They thought they got suspicious. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? All the people going in there to get the jabby jab, you don't find that suspicious? which tells you that most New Yorkers know it's bullshit. Number one, that shows you most New Yorkers like, ain't no way everybody going in there to go get the needle. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Something got to be going on. So they was watching. They was like, nah, man, something ain't right. There's too much damn traffic. Too much traffic. So you know what they did? They got on a damn hotline. They got the snitching. That was probably the people that was snitching. Telling you, man. Man, for them to thrive that long, though, for them to thrive for 3 months, they must have had some organization to it. Must have been like, you must have had to say the magic word, the key word to get a card, man. It had to be somewhat sophisticated. Had to be.
It's frightening beyond words, and I'm grateful that it's
With your mask on, it's frightening. What you frightened for? What you scared for? You got a damn mask on, and you probably done had every booster seat known to man. Why you so damn frightened? You see how people are always minding somebody's business. It was just so frightening. Why? You got a whole mask on your face. Yeah, somebody said that's a short amount of time to make all that money. It is. Nicole Savage, thank you for the $5 contribution. And T-Fly, thank you for the $5 super sticker as well. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, listen to this, man. This is crazy.
Who operate small shops near the clinic said they suspect.
Listen, y'all going to get y'all's breakfast. Go get your gluten-free breakfast. Enjoy your indoor, outdoor dining. Stop looking at the clinic across the street. Why so many people going in there? Didn't you go in there and get your, you know what? So why you think the rest of the world ain't doing it? Y'all masked up all in somebody else's business. What's wrong with these people? Damn super spreaders, always in somebody else's business. I seen a lady on a damn plane going off on a man about his mask not being on, and her mask wasn't even on. She had a mask on her face, it wasn't on. She's like, put your damn mask on. Like, what is wrong with you people? What has possessed you people? What has possessed you where you have become people army? Like, what kind of demon and authorize you to police everybody? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Who the hell then gave you a shiny new badge and told you to go police every damn body? They're not even paying y'all to be watching people. Somebody said it, drink more water and mind your damn business.
Something untoward was happening with the amount of foot traffic.
it's frightening beyond words, and I'm grateful that it's been put to.
Frightening? That's the word you want to use. It was frightening that they was in there. People was going in there to go get what you perceived as they're going to go get the jab. Because why else are they going in there? You see them coming out with cards, you just, oh, it's frightening. You were scared, literally. That's the word you're going to use to describe it. It's crazy.
To an end. Break laws, give fake vaccines. It's very disheartening.
The anti-vaccine movement was part of a parents' rights rally on Long Island earlier this week, many taking their children out of school to march for choice.
Exactly. There y'all go. There you go, parents. Do what you got to do. Because we got freedom up in this country so far. Right now, we still got freedom. Yeah, damn mass security. You could be headed somewhere. You don't even know nobody around. Somebody pop out the bushes on you. Sir, put your goddamn mask on. Like, damn, where the hell you come from? Where's your mask? People crazy as hell, man.
When it comes to mask wearing and mandates over COVID-19.
Hey, this is how you know they're going to outlaw people who just want to practice their own freedom. This is how you know. This is how you know. Somebody said, save your messy deflections for your family dinner. Facts, though. Somebody said, when they shift these kind of people, we will have to stay away from them or or will be incarcerated or be turned in by snitches. Like, that's what type of society they want to run. That's what you're right about that, 100%.
Vaccines. It's unclear if the accused tried to prey on those views.
They just don't care. They don't believe that this is something that's real.
Hold on, they was covering their faces and everything. Man.
They just don't care.
Yeah, I don't blame them. They don't want to be on the news, man.
Vaccines. It's unclear if the accused tried to prey on those views.
They just don't care. They don't believe that this is something that's real. And
hey, listen, for the record, I'm not an anti-vaxxer or none of that. I just believe in freedom. You do whatever it is you want to do. If you feel like that you need that to defend yourself and you've done the research and you've come to the conclusion that that's in your best interest, then do it. Do whatever it is you do. If you feel like you want to get inseminated by something, that's on you. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. But you have a freedom to choose. That's the point. You should be able to have civil liberties such as dining in, dining out without such horrendous, tyrannical mandates. That's how you know you're living in Satan's system, when they can come up with mandates that strip our civil liberties away. And our money is green just like the rest of the people's money. We work hard just like everybody else. I don't believe that this country should be divided in such a way. The Bible tells us that a land divided shall not stand. There's a reason why there's a such thing as doctor-patient confidentiality. What you do between your doctor should be between you and your doctor. This shouldn't be used as a political Trojan horse to divide the country. That's where the problem lies. They're using this thing to keep people on one side or the other, and it's causing more harm than good. My thing is this. I'm not against people making their own decisions. They were wrong for breaking the law. Here's the situation we're facing. Listen, the system is a little bit too far gone for us to try to still live the same way we were living. There's a reason why the Most High God is closing certain doors of opportunity for us to do what the rest of the world do, i.e. go to the gym, i.e. eat, go to certain restaurants, go to certain concerts, go to certain events, because the Most High God is trying to unplug us from the matrix. He wants us to get in the spirit of getting back to nature. He wants us to get in the spirit of cooking our own foods, preparing them at home. He wants us to get into the spirit of, instead of being entertained, he wants us to be able to peel open that book, read, study to show ourselves approved, and get back to our natural roots. See, ladies and gentlemen, we outside of our habitat here in this land where everything is spinning on a broken axis. The Most High wants better for us. So he's slowly, just to show you how graceful and just the Most High is, he's slowly pulling us out of this society. My thing is, you can't go to your local gym. Grab you some dumbbells. You'll save more money by purchasing certain items for your home to work out at home. Instead of going to break the law, getting these fake cards, maybe it's time for you to stand still. If it's a certain place you can't travel to because you don't have a card, maybe the Most High God is protecting you from traveling to that place. And let me make this clear. I truly believe there is a sickness out here. I'm not an individual who think it's fake. Matter of fact, I know that there's a sickness floating around because they have a patent for it. We can't forget that they patent these viruses. And there has been a lot of respiratory issues going on. Hell, I suffered for one myself for practically a month. So I know that these sicknesses are floating around, and I'm telling you to take care of yourself. I'm telling you to take all the precautions necessary, but don't start to worry about other people's rights. Don't start to antagonize others. Don't cause further divide. Right? Let's play the rest of this video here.
And they see an opportunity, and
they seen the opportunity. They sure did.
To mask wearing and mandates over COVID-19 vaccines. It's unclear if the accused tried to prey on.
Yo, that's a lot of people, which makes me believe that they forged the numbers and they cooked the books when it comes to how many people actually went and done the deed, actually went and got it. I think they lying. And I think they're lying because, listen, people are all about what the optics say. People take everything for face value. Just like if you go on YouTube and you see a video that has 1 million views, you automatically think that that video with 1 million views is quality content. 9 times out of 10, it's garbage. But you perceive it to be a good video because it has so many views. Doesn't mean it's bringing out any reputable information. See, that's what it's all about. It's all about perception with these people. If they can show you on the news, this many people did this and this many people did that, they believe that most people are just have a herd mentality and they're going to follow suit, right?
Those views.
They just don't care. They don't believe that this is something that's real. And they see an opportunity and they're going to take it.
Doctors we spoke with say if the allegations are true, besides being medically unethical, forging vaccination cards is potentially life-threatening. From the courts in Central Islip, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, man, pretty soon, like all you people out here who got these fake vax cards, and I know a lot of people got them, I'm warning you because I love you. I'm warning you because I love you. Listen. Get rid of that card. Stop using it. They're going to put something in place real soon. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. They're going to put something in place real soon where they're going to know when that vax card is fake. And you may be facing Fed time for having one of these cards. You may be really put in the penitentiary for having one. Better believe that they can find that they're putting things in place. They're instituting certain parameters right now, as we speak, to show you that you can't get away with that. Listen, do what you got to do. Listen, some of y'all need to take a pot out, take some pans out, cut you some potatoes, make you some meat at home, make you some food at home. Some of y'all going to have to get over that stove and cook and stop eating out all the damn time. Some of y'all going to have to stop going to the gym, grab you some weights. Hey, get it popping. It is what it is. Some of y'all gonna have to stop traveling near and far for certain things that's unnecessary. It is what it is. But don't risk it. I'm telling y'all, because I understand those who don't want to go out here and allow something in their body just to be able to live freely. I understand that mindset. Who wants to allow something to impose that they don't believe in? Who wants to do that? Some people still believe in their own convictions and don't want to bow to this system. So my advice is, ladies and gentlemen, just do the right thing. Do the right thing. Follow the law of the land. Don't go out here doing God knows what. Don't go out here getting these fake V cards. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trouble. Just do what you got to do to maneuver. You know, the problem with a lot of people is the slightest sense of inconvenience. We got to go out here and make sure we can one-up the system. And don't get it twisted. Our people are real resourceful. We're real resourceful. It is what it is. If y'all want to see the previous stream I did earlier, it will be available solely on Patreon. So follow me on Patreon. The link is in the description box and on the screen. You got more content coming. I thank everybody for joining the broadcast. Hopefully you got edification. And if you did, make sure you hit the share button, hit the like button. Thank each and every one of y'all. With that being said, shalom and peace.